Hey everyone, so I figured I would do this is a really impromptu vlog. I just got back from Vegas yesterday. I went there with a couple of friends for a friend's 30th birthday, and we were there from Thursday. We got there Friday, and then we flew out Tuesday morning, so yesterday. And I meant to like kind of try to vlog, but I didn't even begin to start vlogging, and then I didn't want to start vlogging like halfway through the trip. And then I just really wanted to like experience it in its entirety, because sometimes you just want to like experience what you're doing, especially if you've never been there before, because this is my first time there. And then sometimes it's just like a little, I don't know, not like a buzzkill, but then it's just kind of like a little awkward sometimes when you like bust out a camera and start filming. And then certain places probably weren't going to let me take in a camera anyway. But so I flew back yesterday. I figured I'd go ahead and just tell you about my trip. And I'm driving from Charlotte back home, so I have like an hour and a half drive to make, so I figured I'd just go ahead and vlog while I'm driving. Alright, so let me pull out of this parking lot and then I'll get back to vlogging. There were 4 of us that went to Vegas, me and one of my best friends, and then one of her good friends and that girl's cousin. So me and my best friend flew from Raleigh to Detroit, which was like an hour and a half. And then we flew from Detroit to Las Vegas, which was like 5 hours. 4 hours, 5 hours, 4.5 hours, somewhere in between that. Anywho, so we got to Vegas like 9 o'clock their time, and we really didn't know what to do. We were staying at a timeshare that was like within walking distance of the strip, and we were like, okay, do we want to go out to a club, or do we just want to kind of explore and maybe like figure out our options for tomorrow? So we kind of got like semi dressed up just in case we decided to go to a club. We go down to Caesar's Palace, which is like kind of what we were told was like the center of the strip, and we were going to try to go to this club called Omnia, but it was like $55 for girls, and at that point it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, so we would pay $55 for 2 hours, which Vegas is just ridiculously expensive. Anyway, so needless to say, we just went to like Margaritaville, got a drink, and kind of just like people watched, which is hilarious anyway, but times 10 in Las Vegas. And so of course, like, not of course, but these 3 dudes come up to us and they tell us about how they're singers, they're from LA, and they start singing Maxwell's like A Woman's Worth. Hilarious. And then they marched out. We got up the next morning and explored the strip some more. We went to, I forget, I don't know, because there's like 200 million hotels and they all start to run together. But anywho, randomly we found, not like found, but because one of the girls had been to Vegas like a million times, randomly we just stumbled upon Dre's, and we were like, okay, let's go up here and check out this pool party. So we go up there and the view is insane. It's a rooftop pool party setup. I mean, beautiful, like gorgeous views. Everybody was having a good time. Everybody was in the pool. It wasn't like one of those weird ones where people just want to stand around, because you know typically how we'll do is just stand around because nobody wants to get wet. It wasn't like that. We were in the pool, water gun, shooting everybody, crazy. We left there and we were like, okay, well, Dre's has Trey songs tonight. We'll come back, because we had gotten on the guest list for that, which is not very difficult to do anyway. People are like, hey, what are you doing tonight? Let's get on the guest list. So we get on the guest list for Dre's. We're like, okay, we're gonna go back and take a nap, because when you get to be our age, you need to nap in between. We take a nap, and we're like, okay, we have to be back in line by 11, so we'll get up at like 9 o'clock. Nope. One of us, somebody got a little sick. And then we didn't wake up till 11 o'clock, and I was super bummed that, because the guest list like closes at 11, the lines were stupid because obviously Trey Songz was there, so we didn't get to go, y'all. And I was bummed. So I don't know what we did. I don't know. Oh, me and my best friend just like went back out. The other 2 girls were like, had like migraines, so they stayed back and chilled. And it was probably like midnight. we head out, and this guy had given us tickets to Omnia, so we're like, okay, we'll just go back there. You don't have to be in that line until like 1 o'clock. We go there, and that guest list line was like 2 miles long, because apparently everybody gets on the guest list in Vegas. So we didn't even think to get in that line, because by then it was like 12:50. So I had bought these really cute black heels, because I don't have any very simple black heels. All of mine have some type of crazy strap or thicker heel, and I just wanted a pair of those classic like 2-strap stilettos where it just has a strap across the top of the foot and then the strap across the ankle. So I was wearing them for the first time in Las Vegas. And they are not, like, I knew they weren't like walking shoes, but they are barely even like standing around shoes. They're definitely shoes where you drive right up to wherever you're going, get out, walk in, sit down, and just look cute. Because I started to get blisters on my feet, which never happens to me, ever. So we stop at Kitson, because it's the only place that's open at like 2 in the morning, and buy flip-flops so we can just go, because I really just wanted to like walk around. I didn't want it to be a complete waste of the night. So we walk all the way down to like the Venetian, we go through Tao, Treasure Island, blah, 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 blah. Kind of just like sightseeing at night, which is still really cool. Go get something to eat, come back. And I'm like, all right, y'all, we've tapped out 2 nights in a row here. It's ridiculous. So Sunday we had a cabana set up at Rehab. So we're going there. We get there mad early because the emails kept saying you need to get here early, around like 12 o'clock. It's gonna be packed, even though we have a cabana. We get there like 12 o'clock, and it's kind of dead. We go to our cabana, we order drinks, we order food, and you know, majority of the music in Vegas is like EDM, which is cool, but you know, we want to hear some hip hop, and current hip hop. I don't mean like hip hop from 2001. So the DJ was kind of iffy. The pool was like, you know. Then it finally started to like fill up around probably like 3 or so, maybe like 1:32. I don't know. So Nina Sky was supposed to come. You guys remember them flying way back when, if you know what I'm talking about. We thought they were just gonna perform, but actually one of them was the DJ. She had like shaved her head, and she took over, and she was a DJ, and she was so much better than the other dude that was there. I'm like, wait, why didn't you just DJ the whole daggone thing? So she started DJing. It was definitely much better like crowd situation. Everybody was starting to feel it more, and then it got packed. It was ridiculous. We had a good time. I think we left there at like 5 or 6 or something. Anyway, we were like, okay, we're gonna go back to Dre's because Genuine was supposed to be there Sunday night. So we were like, we'll just purchase tickets because they were only $20. So we go back, take a nap. Everybody's like exhausted. We daggone missed Genuine, y'all, and we had bought tickets. You talk about, I was so out of my mind. I didn't even remember buying tickets. I like checked my phone, I had screen cap, and I was like, wait, when did I buy a ticket to Genuine's party? What the heck? Like, what was I doing? I don't even remember. Sad. So we don't even go out Sunday night, y'all. I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, we've been in Vegas 3 nights. We haven't even gone out. Like, we pretty much missed all of the like club life opportunities. Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. So we have one more full day in Vegas. It's like somebody's looking at me, laughing at me because I'm sitting here vlogging myself, and he's like pointing. He was all like, whatever. Anywho, maybe he thought I was trying to take a photo of myself. It's really not that serious. Anyway, so Monday is our friend's actual birthday. So we get up and we chill during the day. Monday, we just kind of like check out the strip during the day, get breakfast. Side note, Harrah's buffet was crack. Let me tell you, you have to check out the buffet in Harrah's Hotel. It was like $30 for buffet, so all you can eat, and unlimited champagne. And the food was ridiculous. Because I don't even like buffet because I'm like, you can't even eat enough, and then it's not really even that good. But they had everything. They had like a taco stand, they had soul food, they had Asian inspired cuisine with like stir fry and shrimp and sushi, and then they had breakfast, and they had salad and sweets galore. So that was that was some good food, and it was good. Like, shout out to the chef at Harrah's, because I wanted to shake your hands, all of them. So anyway, side note, fast forward to Monday. We chilled during the day, kind of just walk up and down the strip, check out like every MGM and everything else that's out there. And then we had reservations to go to Stratosphere for dinner. Stratosphere is kind of, I guess, like a replica of the Stratosphere that's in Seattle, maybe. But there's this restaurant at the top called Top of the World Restaurant. Ridiculous views, you guys. And it's like a rotating restaurant. So not only are you like able to see every single part of Vegas, the actual restaurant rotates. 360-degree views. Insane. Pricey? Insane views. We eat there, we're stuffed. We go upstairs because they have like an observation deck. And we go up there and it's sick. I mean, beautiful. You're up 870 feet. There are like amusement rides up there. Like they had like a sky jump, which is kind of like a bungee jump. They had like a couple of other rides up there, like I think there were like 4 rides. Ridiculous. Like 900 feet in the air and you're on a ride. Couldn't do it. Not at all. But it was insane. Other side note, we did go to, that same Monday, we went to Paris Hotel. We went to the top of the Eiffel Tower, which was like 460 feet or something like that. They have an observation deck up there, and you can pretty much see all of Vegas during the day, and it's right across from the Bellagio, which has that insane pool in the front of it. That was beautiful. And then we went and we watched the Bellagio's fountain show, which was really pretty. I have like photos. If you follow me on Snapchat, you would have seen some of it, but I have a lot of photos on Instagram. So you can kind of see like what I'm actually talking about. Since I didn't vlog, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry, I'm slipping. So we go to the Stratosphere, eat dinner, and then we had already been, like, one guy had already hit us up saying, saw some promoter during the day, and he was talking about there are only 2 clubs open on Mondays in Vegas. One is like XS, the other is Marquee, and traditionally Marquee is like a hip hop club, but he was like, there's some no-name DJ there during, like, tonight. Of course he's gonna say that because he's trying to sell his club. So he's like, XS is gonna have some DJ named like El Grime, something like that. I thought he was saying Ariana Grande. So he's gonna be there, and he kind of does a mix-up of everything, like EDM, hip-hop, top 40, stuff like that. So we're like, all right, we need to go out and experience Vegas nightlife at least like once. So we're gonna get, y'all are pissing me off out here driving like this. Anyway, so we're like, we're gonna go experience it at least once, maybe for like an hour. Mind you, we had an 8 o'clock flight Tuesday morning. Yeah, we get to the club at like 11, and there were like, you know, 20 or so people in line. I was like, okay, it's picking up a little bit. There might actually be something going on in here. We get in, we get on the guest list, we get through, we had like complimentary drinks. They opened the doors to the club, and it was like insane in there. It was like some hidden gem. They opened the doors, and there were all these people in there partying. And I was like, okay, let me find out that, I mean, I figured they have something going on a Monday, you know? So I was like, let me find out. Anywho, so we get in there, and the DJ's like, nah, nah, you know, he'll play like 20 seconds of a hip hop song, and then it goes straight into like EDM. We were like, really? Really, mister? So I didn't think we were gonna stay there very long. But then, I don't know, we just kept chilling. We found seats and we were able to sit down, which was amazing. Finally, that other DJ, like DJ El Grime, I don't know, came, took over at like 1, maybe, and was ridiculous. When I tell you, one of the best DJs I've ever experienced, definitely one of the best club scenes that I've ever experienced in my entire life. Insane. Played everything we wanted to hear. The crowd was ridiculous. Everybody was just having a good time. They had confetti flying out everywhere. The club was actually beautiful. It was in the Encore Hotel. Yeah, it was in the Encore Hotel. Ridiculous. We stayed until they closed. They closed at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock in the morning. I can't tell you the last time my old butt stayed up to 4 o'clock in the morning because of like, I was out. Maybe because I was studying, but definitely not because I was out like having a good time. Stayed there till 4 o'clock, go back, and we're like, we gotta be at the airport at 6 o'clock. So I didn't even go to sleep. Nope, just packed, set up, went to the airport at like 6 o'clock, got something to eat. We get on the plane to fly from Vegas back to Atlanta, which was like 3.5 hours. Yeah, I slept as much as I could, and then we had like an hour flight from Atlanta back to Raleigh. So that was pretty much my trip. It was awesome. And it is definitely hot in Vegas. If you live in like, you know, the southeast, majority of the time, I don't know, maybe the east, maybe like New York experiences this too. I think they have like humidity also, but you know, specifically in the southeast, the humidity is like ridiculous, right? So not only is it like 100 degrees, but it's like a thick 100 degrees. Like, just kind of like almost like a sauna. But I've lived in North Carolina all my life, so I don't know any other, I didn't know any difference. I had never experienced like desert heat. But it definitely was hot. It wasn't as hot as it typically is for Vegas. It was like 95. I think the hottest it got was like 100. It wasn't like 106, but it definitely is drier. There's like no humidity, so you don't have a heat index. It is easier to breathe. I guess I wasn't as sweaty as I would have been had it been 100 degrees in North Carolina. So that's cool, but I don't know, Las Vegas was beautiful. The mountains, it's like you can see the mountains at night, you can see them during the day, and then the strip is very pretty. And I do think, I mean, obviously I'd love to go back, but I think Las Vegas itself is really nice. I want to go back and go to like the Grand Canyon, the Hoover Dam. That would be insane. So that was pretty much my trip. I had an amazing time. Need to go back. Must go back. I had planned on going to Vegas for my 30th birthday, but then I was wondering, do I want to go back? Not because it's like, because I'm going now and then 9 months later is my birthday, but also because it's March and I know it wouldn't probably be like warm enough to do like pool parties. So I guess maybe Vegas has like just regular day parties during the day. Let me know. Comment down below if you have gone to Vegas during like the non-summer seasons, how it is like during the day and stuff, or if you live there, how it is during the day, because I'd like to know. Or where else I could go for my 30th birthday. Definitely want to go somewhere warm. I was thinking Miami, but I mean, me and my friends have pretty much been there like 4 or 5 times. Not that it ever gets old, but I was thinking maybe we want to, you know, go somewhere that none of us had ever been. So I was kind of thinking like somewhere in the Caribbean. I don't know, like Aruba or Jamaica or back to the Bahamas or something. I don't know. I need to start planning now, 9 months out. So yeah, that's what it is. But yeah. Oh, side note: if you have a tropical smoothie cafe near you, you need to try. You need to try the avocado smoothie. Avocado, kale or spinach, one of the two, pineapple, coconut, and lime, and it tastes so refreshing. It just tastes like a nice like summer day. Oh, it's so good. There's a tropical smoothie cafe that's opening like a quarter of a mile down the street from me, hopefully soon. Because I saw the sign, I went over there one morning, I was gonna go get something before orientation one day the other week, and it was like coming soon when I got up there. I was so hurt. So hurt. There's another one in there in my city though that I could actually go to. It's probably just a little bit further, but I should check. Anyway, check out the avocado smoothie because it's crap. Tell me. I think I'm gonna do a grocery haul when I get home because I went to Trader Joe's and got a bunch of mess I've never tried before. But I was hungry, and that's what happens. Don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry, guys, because you're gonna get a bunch of stuff. Hopefully, I'll eat it, all of it. I don't let food go to waste. I don't play that game. So yeah, what else? Oh, I'm gonna go home right now. I'm gonna film this daggone nursing Q&A because I've been dropping the ball on it. So I'm gonna film that, I promise. I got you. Let's see here. So I started my new job like roughly 2 weeks ago, but last week was the actual first week on the floor. I moved about, like I said in my other video, I moved about 2 hours away from where I was living to a much bigger city, to a hospital that is amazing. There's 6 campuses. It's the largest employer in the county that I'm living in. Magnet status hospital, the largest hospital of that corporation or whatever, has a level 2 trauma center, which is like ridiculous. The hospital that I'm at is not the trauma center. I had a choice between the two. I got offers from both of them, but I picked this one. I thought it might be a little bit better of a transition, but it's just like a couple miles down the street from the really, really big one. I'll be working night shift, which is a huge change, because before I was working like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and then like 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. But now I'm going to be working 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., which I haven't done. But this past week I was working, and this week coming up I'm working like 3 p.m. to 3 a.m., which is actually better than like 11 to 11, if you've ever worked any of those shifts. It's crazy. The other morning when I got off at like 3 in the morning, I went to the gym to work out. Stayed there till like 4, and then came home, like showered, and went to bed at like 5:30 in the morning. Because I knew me, if I didn't like stay up super duper late, like I could go to bed. Say I got off at 3, got home at 3:30, and took a shower and got in the bed by like, I don't know, 3:45. I would still wake up around like 10 o'clock, and that's not gonna like cut it. After a while, I'm gonna like burn myself out trying to do that. So yeah, I'm still getting acclimated to that. The computer system they use is like ridiculous. They use Epic. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that, and it's just like kind of, that's the most difficult thing right now. I mean, the rest of it is just nursing, but the most difficult part is learning the daggone computer system. So I like it. I like the city that I'm in. It's pretty much smack dab in the middle of where like a lot of my friends live or whatever, like kind of like halfway between like where they live. So I'm really excited. I don't know what else, but I'm trying to, I don't know, I want to grow my channel like even more, because I've been doing this for 4 years, and I feel like I've just kind of been like slowly growing, and I know part of that is that I need to be more consistent with videos. But I was just so daggone tired. You guys don't understand how exhausted I was working at my last job. We had mandatory overtime because we were so ridiculously understaffed, and I was in the emergency room there, and that emergency room did a ton of business for the size of the hospital, because it was basically the only hospital within like a 40-mile radius, and it was in like a really rural low socioeconomic status area. So, you know, people are going to go there instead of like their urgent care or their doctor's office. And then what I liked, I mean, is that we still got like the gruesome stuff, because we were right off of like 95. So we still got trauma, a lot of like cardiac stuff, heart attacks, a lot of strokes, a lot of car accidents. So it was like tiring, because I hardly ever take a break. And I mean, when I tell you I hardly ever took a break, like I might get like 10 minutes to wolf my food down, and I'd have to sneak and do that. So it was tiring. We had mandatory overtime, so we were mandated an extra like 12 hours every 2 weeks, and then they were constantly asking for more help because we were so far understaffed. And then the patient load would just be ridiculous. For like, if you work in the ER, there's no reason why you should consistently have 5 or 6 patients, not in an unstable acute like line of work. No, not in an ER. You shouldn't unless you have some type of like train wreck that comes in, you got an influx of people. Other than that, you should, 4 is like where you want to be comfortable, especially when you're dealing with like unstable patients who are like cardiac, stroke, intubated, stuff like that. So it was a ton of experience, and I'm really, really glad that I got it, but it was exhausting. Like, I didn't want to do anything on my days off but like sleep. So that's why I kind of fell off the boat with filming. But I'm all moved in now. I'm still getting like situated. I think I have a lot more space now to film, so I want to like really buckle down and like get serious, because I want my channel to expand. So let me know like what you guys want to see. I know you want to see like hair videos, but I'm not really good at tutorials. Like, I really want to do tutorials like all these other people do and be creative, but then I just feel like I'm like piggybacking off something somebody else already did. And to be honest, most of the time I just wear a wash and go because I'm lazy and I'm running out of time, and I don't plan ahead of time. So yeah, let me know if there's anything else, because I know my hair videos get like the most views, but I don't know how I can like switch it up. I want it to be something exciting that you want to watch. I don't want it to just be doing videos for like the sake of doing videos, which is another reason why I hadn't been filming, because I didn't want to put up a video just to put up a video, because you guys can tell. I'm pretty sure you can. I don't know. That's pretty much it. This vlog is gonna be like 200,000 years long. I really kind of now wish I had vlogged in Vegas, but you know, whatever. But I'll do a grocery haul when I get home. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, so time for this Trader Joe's haul, which really isn't that big. Pretty much everything I got was stuff I've never had before. A lie. So these are the green beans. They're lightly salted, crunchy green beans, which are a pretty nice snack. They don't have like they kind of have a bit of sodium in them. But I don't know, they're just light and airy, and I like these. I do think they're like an acquired taste though. Then I got some whole wheat penne pasta, because penne is like one of my top favorite types of pasta, and whole wheat's better for you, even though it clearly doesn't have as much flavor as like white pasta, but we'll see. And then I got this vodka sauce. I've never had vodka sauce, but it looks like it's just olive oil, tomatoes, cheese with basil, garlic, oregano, and a kick of vodka. So I like all those. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so I'm gonna try this right now. It's bacon-esque popcorn. So it's supposed to be white cheddar popcorn with bacon-like seasoning. Yep, definitely has hints of bacon. Pretty good. Okay. Then I just got half a dozen brown eggs. I got some orange peach mango juice. This is like what, a quart of milk, because I had gotten a half gallon and it ended up spoiling before I finished it all off, so I figured I'd go with a quart. And I should be able to finish that. This is just a dry rub uncured bacon, and then I got some spicy Thai shrimp fried rice, which sounds good because I like spicy food. And then I got shrimp stir fry. I got this penne arrabbiata pasta, which is it looks like penne pasta with some type of spicy tomato sauce. And then I got just sauce, turkey bolognese. I think that's how you pronounce that. I figured I'd just have some type of pasta to go with that. And then I got this meat lasagna. I got a bunch of pasta. I love pasta. And lastly, I got this fusilli with vegetables and basil pesto. And it has zucchini and yellow bell pepper. So that's everything. I'm gonna put all this stuff away, and this will probably be the end of this vlog, but I'm gonna go work on that nursing Q&A now. Yeah, so don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. I'll leave all my links down in the bottom bar. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. I'm in love with a cold